Hello, everyone. Welcome to my attempt on speedrunning Twilight of the Old Republic. Not Old Republic, Twilight of the Republic. I'm going to get my speedrun timer out. Of course, this is more so a suggestion than anything else of about what my time will be. But anyways, let's... Okay, first off, I won't have a speedrun timer on because I don't know how to set that up because I'm using a Chromebook for Pete's sake. I bet all of you understand that and are fine. But anyways, let's start. They don't count loading screens when they actually tally up. So I could be getting like 18 minutes, even though I have 22. Majority of these cuts seem, I'm pretty sure, kind of annoying, even in different playthroughs. Got my water ready. Something different I do compared to any of the other runners in this category. I'll collect all the champion coins that are at least easily accessible because they're pretty easy to access. Because I like doing all the rest of the missions occasionally. So you understand that, but hey, who knows there. Eventually I'll figure out how to actually put the actual timer up on the screen, but I don't know how to do that yet. But I figure it out later. So what you use for this run is you obviously need the level piece for Twilight of the Republic, then you need Yoda. I'm not going to suggest how, for instance, to play the entire thing. All I have is a few simple tricks that aren't too hard. Like you can skip the introduction to the map if you hit Minok. / use the Force to get Minok. Which I think plenty of people have already found out. Or maybe they haven't, who knows. But you have to hit Minok for that to skip a cutscene, which only adds around a minute. But I'm not good at that strat much. So yeah. So Yoda, I can't give particulars to this skill tree. I like his special attack a good amount. Then I like to use the Force to knock enemies off the ledge occasionally. Some of you are like, you should actually cover how you play this one. Those are not mandatory enemies. In the actual world record, they do not miss that, and they do some cool maneuvers. And I'm more talking about the PC run. Has a lot more people running. Had a lot more people running it. And down to a minute. For the console one, it's down to like a minute 18 or something. Something like that. It ends when you hit the final part, which is usually at the end of every single section, saying you completed the story, but there's still stuff to explore. Yeah, I recommend knocking as many guys as you can. Use your finishers all the time as well. They're usually faster, but sometimes they can't be. Then you use the thing that makes you go forward with your right trigger / R2. This is a slow pace right now. I'll make that aware to all of you. This is a little bit casual. So then you want to be behind here. Then you hit them 4 or 5 times. Then you can use a force finisher. Some people will say that's a little bit slower, but I say it's a little bit faster overall. In this case, I wouldn't use a force finisher because you want to hit that guy, most likely. But that's my perspective here. You have to watch this gate open. Okay, dang. Then if you hit the Minoc up here. But if you hit the Minoc, for instance, it'll skip this cutscene, which takes forever. So you probably understand that, but you never know. I'm just trying to make this slightly entertaining when it's very much not. So you move that guy. Then if you do that, that skips a good portion. Always knock the guys towards where you're going to. I usually prefer getting around these guys. And I always prefer going across this ledge as well than going over here. This just gives me the best way to get around. Though this game crashes all the time. Okay, dang you. Yeah, but you want to minimize the amount of cutscenes this guy has. Then you use the force on these guys to push them off the ledge because it's faster that way. The best time I've gotten in Tatooine is 16 minutes or so. But that was a while ago. Then I already have my special all the way up, so... Oh, I could have went for that Minoc. Well, so your first Minoc activates some random thing where it makes it so you can skip cutscenes and stuff. But only the first one, not any other ones. Kind of weird, but you want to get rid of the biggest cutscene though. where you can't move. Which, in my opinion, is the map, but I can't really know. To my knowledge, you can't do this with loading screens, but hey, you never know. Just throwing possibilities out there. Nothing else. I also recommend you always have this game on easy if you're trying to speedrun. Now, I also recommend not messing up that many jumps. Like, I would be able to skip this fourth section going up here. Though I'm not going to say I'm good at this either. But so instead of pushing the buttons, I would recommend you dash at them with Yoda. Because that's slightly faster than the animation, which... You don't need a ton of health for easy mode, so don't matter too much. Then the magnet guard. I'll usually use two of Yoda's special, then I'll use... Then I'll do that usually. Use the Force. Now, I haven't found out how to skip this guy. By the way, if any of you are my Skylander fans, which a few people actually watched my last Skylander video, I just barely got a good amount of Skylander figures in the mail. That'll probably be an extra Saturday video or something if you watch this around now, but if you're like, then you watch this after, good on you as well. You learn what I was probably talking about in that video. Then there's a massive skip right here. If you do not hit that, you can barely make it, then there's that hitbox. And I will never say I'm good at this game, because I'm very much... Yeah, but if you ever get low health in this speedrun, I recommend you actually heal up here. Like Grievous doesn't do actually no, it automatically heals you up, but there's a guy right there if your characters don't heal. Grievous only takes a minute or two. The problem is I don't know how to skip this one cutscene, not cutscene, but tutorial of how ships work. It's kind of annoying, but hey, you can't really do anything about it. But what you hope for with Grievous is he does his charge attack towards you. Then you want to get him into... Yeah, this guy. Yeah, you want to do that right off the bat. Please do that attack again. Okay. So I'll usually stand still. And some of you are probably saying my health's getting low, but Grievous barely hits that hard on easy. So almost 16 minutes. 15, 30, 40. But 1540 or so. 16. Then it'll be around 18 when I leave planet. Of course, the time on the live stream, I explain stuff for around 15 minutes or so. So, never know. Find them inside the droid memory banks. Okay. I still turn off sound for all of this. Part of it is you won't be able to hear me talk, which I would rather have this be commentary than music over it. The second reason is the music would get copyrighted. And if you have too many of those, your channel will be down. So, can't really do anything. Okay, let me out. Come on, Plo Koon. Stop talking. Yeah, sometimes you can skip that cutscene if you're fast enough. And immediately hit this loading screen and he'll be talking in the background, but sometimes I don't hit that. 17, 20. So 19. Loading screens take up a ton of your time. Usually can talk within loading screens. The only annoying part is sometimes the mall fight, but 90% of the time, you're just fine. The only time you really use your special attack is with mall past this point. So you hit your star map, then he talks for a minute. It's kind of annoying you can't instantly do that, but now it's gonna tell me to go to Geonosis space soon, and you probably can hear me press the button. Yep, then launch. I like this fire better than the B-Wing, but that's more of a personal matter. Maybe the other one's better at speedrun, I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, but the GI Star fire is very good. So after this is a space battle. 1850 or 19 basically at this point. So you want to get those guys right off the bat. I usually go off of if I can see them or not. Luckily, they have these markings around them, so it's not too bad. Of course, right now I'm wasting a little bit of time trying to get this guy, so I'm just going to go for this guy, which is slightly easier. Sometimes it's good to get distance with these guys. So now you'll go straight for here, but you'll see some random cutscene. No, you won't. So start shooting at this loading bay. Then you'll destroy a few of them. Or all of them. Then a few are in here. Okay. Right now I'm being a little slow, but don't matter too much. You don't want to get hit too many times in space, even though you will respawn. Yeah, I will usually try hit star map after this, but that sometimes crashes the game. And sometimes the star map cutscenes in the background. Nope, it's not. Okay, better not crash this time. Okay, good. Okay, I did hit a little bit of it in the background, so it saved me a few minutes. But 22 or something, I think it'll be. Maybe 22:30 or something. Something like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes crashes like that, and you can't really do anything about. The actual speedruns will not have that crash, and they'll actually wait. That's what I need to remember from now on, is waiting for that. Oh, maybe that could actually save a little bit of time. Yeah, but there's a lot of time saves in these. Triangle to land instead of hyperspace. Yeah, so it's looking like 24. Yeah, so there's only hyperspace. So in the Rise Against the Empire, I'm pretty sure, playset. But wait, I'm at like 20 minutes and 10 seconds. But there's a lot of tiny save things in this. that you could do. So some of you are going to come on. Are you trying to crash it again? Okay, good. That one's fine. It doesn't stay on your screen for much longer until you get out of your ship. Yeah, it goes away right there. But, I'm at Coruscant. Coruscant's my A game area, I think. And I have to talk to Plo Koon, I'm pretty sure, here. Yeah. So around 24 and a half for that guy. And for Coruscant, probably be somewhere around 15 minutes more. So like 40 minutes is what I'm going to go for. But yeah. Then Tatooine's kind of short, so it's another 15 minute. Then 25 minutes or so for 25 minutes for Naboo. That's the one. Darth Maul isn't that bad, but dealing with Jar Jar is a little bit annoying, but I don't know why Anakin does this. Like, I understand it's hinting at their relations and all, but might be a better idea to do it. Anakin, back from Geonosis. I would have liked that if you could more easily build the temple. That's something I'd like to build in a toy box, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know if you can actually unlock stuff for the Jedi Temple. Especially as an interior, these guys look pretty good. I saw someone build this guy out of Lego. Is this the one where I need to rush? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so Cad Bane's going to be trying to get me, so right here. So sorry for the microphone. Didn't mean to do that, but tell me if my audio's good. Like, it's not too crappy, as I'm already aware, but it's a little bit bad. I can't do 100% run of this pack yet. I need Sabine, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul first. That's about it. I as well have a website about around when I usually will post videos, stuff like that. You can Google a website pretty easy. It's not too bad. But I made that in a few class periods when I was bored. That's for sure. These cutscenes are notoriously long, I swear. If Cad Bane was actually good, he wouldn't have done that. Though he's a pretty bad driver, I gotta say. Though I'm as well a kind of bad driver. I think these targets doesn't hurt you much at worst, but you don't want to die. That's something I must leave in. You do not want to die. That's not good for speedrunning. But it doesn't really matter much what you do. For the most part. Especially here, it barely matters. I usually let go of the stick a little bit here. And I'm talking about the joystick / analog stick, whatever you want to call it. That's what I usually do. Especially here. Yeah, but it uses up a little bit of your health. Sometimes you want to use a little bit of those specials, so I would recommend getting all of them if you can. But I usually don't need them, so yeah. Here's another cutscene. And I'm around half health. So in the lots I bought of Skylanders, I got the last few I needed, which is always good. And also very much recommended. So I don't want to hit that guy. Okay. Yeah. You want to hit the button there. But I used Forbidden Force technique. By the way, there's a wall there, and it's a collision wall, so can't really do anything about it. And you won't go flying off the edge or anything on the bright side because of that. So I recommend getting as much distance. Actually, I'm wrong. Then you get raised soul gem around here. Too slow, creep. They badly want you to take out these enemies, right? Yep. Yeah, hit that guy. That's where I usually get to. Maybe on before this patches. It might be better to speedrun. You have to defeat these enemies. Unless if you don't load this. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm on 35 minutes. So it's going to take around 45. Though I don't really account for some of these. Though I'm a little bit rusty right now. I did this every single day of the week for around a month. Then now I'm kind of bad at speedrunning it. But that's a little bit understandable. If you have tried speedrunning this game, let me know in the comments below, totally. If you're a little bit engaged in this video, at least. But it kind of means you're engaged if you're watching up to this point. Or maybe you just are skipping around a little bit. Who knows there? At least that's how I think about it. Okay, me not paying attention again for a second. Well, there's going to be a little bit of a cutscene here. And a good sized loading screen as well. Oh, I forgot about this cut. This part. Oh yeah, you also use Then I like doing this quest first. At least that's my opinion on how to do it. Okay. So jump up here. Then make sure you're always pointing up when you actually want to go up, or you'll sometimes fall off. Did not learn that one at all. Then some of you are probably going to ask me, so then I do Plo Koons, which I usually find kind of easy. So you can take two paths here, but I find both work just fine. I prefer this path, but that's my opinion. This one's not too bad. But right now I'm trying to relearn this speedrun, so bear with me here. So I recommend doing that jump before the boost pad, because you jump midair there. It skips that animation where it shows you getting your stars. It still shows them, but you'll still go across instead of being stopped midair, which is great sometimes, especially for wrong side. You have to do that, then you go over here, be up these guys. Okay, dang it, these guys didn't come over here, so Sometimes it's okay to take those hits. So now, because of that, there's one last one right here. And that's the last one for now. Then I can still move around. Then he says, Misa something something, report to. Okay, that canceled that guy out. Never mind. Okay, me not paying attention for a second, probably again. $46, so 50 minutes. So the hitbox of that door is at the bottom. Know it. Okay, there goes hyperspace. Then we're on to Tatooine at 50 minutes on the dot, pretty much. Tatooine. Here we go. Okay, here we go. And I want to land as fast as possible, like that. Okay. Okay, so then you have to beat up all these guys. Then it finally gives you a good combat tutorial for especially these guys. Then you have to defeat these enemies, sadly. Sometimes that works. Okay. I'm not having a good run today, let's put it that way. Okay. So here's another kind of annoying loading screen. At least I find it slightly annoying. Okay, so back here, loading screen. I think it's over here. Yeah. Right there. Then I talk to this guy. Then he wants me over here. Something like that. Then he's going to go in here somewhere. Maybe push me out of the way or something. Don't quite know. Then we go here. This is a very useful vehicle. You can skip a lot of crap, to put it lightly. Yes, everyone, that's a speedrun strat, totally. Okay, I can't do that. I already know it's right here. Yeah, so that makes it slightly easier. Same does this. Make sure you hit all those markers. I didn't know Yoda didn't like Tusker Raiders much. Yeah, I already knew that. I was starting to do that. So I think this run will end at 1:36. An hour and 36 minutes or so. Then one more item. It's going to be right around here. Never mind, one more item in there. I already got that. I'm pretty sure, yep, right there. Okay, then I talk to this guy again. Yep. Continue. I learned how to use the boosts the other day. Okay. Messed up there, but okay. Take this seriously now. So it takes him 55 seconds to, or 54, to go around every single lap. That's what trigger it was. I was right. It's just... Hey, we learn along the way. I need to stop worrying about the boosts. Besides at the finish line. I like the center path the most. Okay, damn it. Okay. That was a close one. Hmm. Make sure Java is up here. This is where they find out it's Darth Maul. Most of the time, the finisher is not worth it. Yep. There goes that guy. Real quick. Then Java talks to us for a little bit. I immediately try and turn the camera. Then you hop by the door because some guy wants to talk to you. Okay, now let's head towards Naboo. So around 10 minutes is when we're heading to Naboo. Hyperspace launch. Yeah, 10 minutes on the dot, pretty much. An hour 10 is what I mean, by the way. If you weren't aware. Okay, I'm pretty bad at these sections. Even I'll admit that, but there goes number 20. Now they destroy the ships or whatever. Okay, I've land. Go land. So right around over here, it's gonna be Jar Jar. Oh no, these are the good ones. Okay, an hour 15. So far. This segment takes around 15 minutes, so probably be an hour 30. Okay, do your thing, Darth Jar Jar. Okay, I'll usually do this guy or this guy. Then I have to wait for Jar Jar here. Then you don't really take damage here. Much. Okay, here comes Jar Jar. I have to wait and talk to him, I'm pretty sure. That was the wrong thing to do. And let's get started. Okay. That was scary for a second. This is when I learned that you had to use the release mechanic in this game so you could actually go down. So you might know my exact pain there. I don't even attack these guys. Okay, here it goes. Then magnet guard. Then I usually use 2 of Yoda special on him. Him twice, right here. Okay, that was good. Okay, there that one goes. Me not paying attention again for a second. Okay, so those are all refilled already. Okay, here's Darth Maul again. Okay. There goes Darth Maul again. I haven't found a way to skip these much. Just remember, the whole goal of this part you just have to remember the whole goal of that part is just to do the most damage possible. That's just something you have to remember there. Okay. Okay. A minute, 28, 30 seconds, pretty much. I probably won't be submitting that time, but hey, it's a time. That's for sure. I hope all of you did enjoy this live stream / video. I'm probably going to post this as a video, but who knows? Okay, no one chat, so I'm good. Just have to make sure sometimes. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye for now. See you probably Saturday.